Hey guys, how are you? We've been doing this for 6 weeks now in the house. I hope you guys are still staying home and social distancing. Today I decided that we would make a cocktail that is very adaptable, and you could do a bunch of different ways, and you could do it with a bunch of different Amaros. We're going to be doing, I said Amaros, but what I really meant was Amari, which is the plural of Amaro. We're going to be doing an Amaro sour. And if you haven't guessed, this is the Educated Barfly. Now, this drink, I'm going to do the way that I like to do sours, which is with an egg white. But you don't necessarily with an egg white. Here, I'm going to hold it because Marius doesn't like it when I do this real fast. Because then what happens is that he doesn't get a good shot of it. He's trying to, yeah, exactly. He has to go around searching for it with the camera. So I got to hold it like this. I got to make sure it's hold it. Because a nice shot of it. And I'm like, we're going to do this with an egg white because that's how I like to do my sours. But if you don't want to do it with an egg white, you can serve it over a big rock, or you can serve it over little rocks in a rocks glass, or any way you like to do your sour. You can serve it. What's that?
Speaking of eggs, somebody in the comments said, like, when you crack it on the counter, like, if you crack it too hard, it's going to spider web or whatever. But if you just do a tiny little, and then you could just break it apart. I tried that and it actually worked.
Yeah, but you know what? I will say this though. This is the thing about the egg white argument, is that the reason why chefs break their eggs on a surface like this is because the bowls that they're using have a really thick rim. Okay, they have a very thick rim. So when you try and crack on the side of the bowl, it's going to break the egg in a very large fashion. It's going to send shards of egg into the thing. So it's very sensible. But the thing is that what they don't account for is that a tin has a very, very, very thin, like, I mean, I'm not going to say razor sharp because it's not going to cut you. Well, it could cut you, but it's not like a knife, but it's a very, very thin edge. So when you break an egg on the side of a tin like this, you actually get a perfect little line, and it's perfect for your fingers to get in there and crack the egg open. And you do run the risk of popping the yolk.
But that's what happened when you just do a very light tap on the thing. It just like broke it.
How about this? We'll try it.
Oh, and I was watching Cara and Nate the other day, and when they went to Italy, she was making pasta, and she just like held it in her hand and just like cracked it on the thing. She just opened it slightly.
Right.
All the egg white ran out.
Right, and then she tossed it.
And then she separated the yolk.
Yes.
By itself. I was like, whoa. Even the guy was like, whoa.
Wait, Cara did that.
Cara did that, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I love those two, but I think you're going to anger people because we're just going on a tangent right now.
Right.
So let's get back to our Amaro sour. That was a very, very interesting note from my compatriot here. But let's get back to the Amaro sour. So all of you guys should be drinking sours right now because they're infinitely adaptable, and you can basically put anything in them. A sour is literally just lemon, simple syrup, and then a base spirit. You can split the base spirit like we're going to do today, or you can, and then you can add any type of syrup, any type of fruit to it, and it's usually going to be pretty good. So sours are infinitely adaptable. And for this one, the Amaro sour, you can literally just choose any Amaro you want to use. So my favorite Amaro is this Amaro Chiachiaro, which comes from the Chiachiaro region of Italy, or the Chiachiara region of Italy. It's been being made by the Paolucci family since 1823, I believe. It's off the top of my head. I might be wrong. I could just look right here and say 1873. I was wrong. Since 1873, and this goes so well with lemon. It makes such a good flavor combination with lemon that this is going to be my favorite for something like this. But you can literally put any Amaro you want. I will say that the amount of simple syrup that you put in this drink has got to be scaled up and scaled down depending on how bitter the Amaro you're going to do. So if you do something that's really, really, really bitter, you might want to scale up your simple syrup a little bit. We're going to use a little bit today because the Chiachiaro tends to be a bit sweet. And we're actually going to up the lemon as well. So let's get into the actual cocktail. First thing we're going to do is 1 ounce of lemon juice. Then we're going to do 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. Then we're going to do 1.5 of the Amaro Chiacharo. Put the cap on, because I've got OCD. Well, sort of OCD anyway. Don't run away there, little guy. Egg try to run off on me again. And then 3/4 of an ounce of bourbon. You can use any bourbon you like. I like using the higher proof stuff. All right. So what do I do here? We're going to do this on we're going to surface. We're going to make all the chefs happy today.
Yeah. So you gotta just one tap, but not too hard, not too soft. So yeah. Oh, I missed it.
Spiderweb.
Well, then that was too hard.
What do you mean that was too hard? Well, putting it in here anyway. I mean, there you go. Wow. I got a nice break anyway, but.
Maybe I just got lucky. I don't know.
Maybe you got lucky.
I only done it once.
Or maybe you're just a better egg breaker than I am. That's also possible as well. Then we're going to add our cocktail to our tin and give it a nice hard shake. By the way, I just got to say, I'm really digging this new tin from Barfly. It's kind of like premium shaking set. It's pretty awesome. I love that it has a base that you can just stand it up. And it has a nice, when you unlock the tin, it has a really, really, really just like such a refreshing little crack to it.
But the other ones stand up too.
No, they do, but it's just nice that it has like a base. It just feels more, I don't know. So I just really digging this thing. Don't rain on my parade, Marius. I like the shaken set that they did. And it's my new toy. All right. Woo, it's nice and frothy.
Is that why I get to keep the old ones?
What's that?
That's why I got to keep the old ones? Because you got new ones?
No, because you need a set at your house, because you're doing stuff at your house now too. You bet your ass you better bring them back when we're done. Nah, you can keep them. It's fine. But I did get some new ones, and I'm really happy with them. All right. And then we're going to double strain it. Ooh, yeah. Very nice. There it is. Now, you can do little cherry and lemon, but I'm just going to do a lemon twist and discard it. Yes, sirree, Bob. Let's take a sip. That looks good, though, doesn't it? Looks almost like a latte. Or, you know, it kind of looks like nitro coffee is what it looks like. Oh, man. Perfect. It's a perfect amount of simple syrup, too. Because, you know, Amaro Amari really tends to have a bit of sugar content in it. And so when you do your simple syrup, you kind of have to dial it down. So it blends kind of perfectly. But that Chiacharo is so good with lemon. I don't know what more I have to say about it other than that. There it is, our infinitely adaptable Amaro sour. And then also, a lot of people have been asking me to do a deep dive on Amaro, and I will do it. I'm just writing the episode right now, and it's going to be, what did you say?
A deep dive on Amari.
On Amari, yes. They want me to do an Amaro episode. An Amari episode.
An Amaro episode
where we talk about the different styles. Because the thing is that although no two Amari are alike, they do have specific styles that they fit into. Like Fernet is a style, Alpine is a style. And so they fit into different styles, and then you can kind of figure out what one is going to be like depending on what style it fits into. And it has a really amazing, very interesting 200-year history. So we should really get into it. There's a lot to say about it, and I will definitely do those episodes. I'm just writing them now, and it's going to take me a little bit to sort of, organize it all. But I'll get there. All right, guys, if you like our channel, please hit like and subscribe and check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/educatedbarfly. We also have memberships here on YouTube if you would like to do that. Very, very similar to the Patreon memberships, or the Patreon patronage, I guess. So check us out and check out our t-shirts on Teespring. We got some new styles up, and I don't know. What else, Marius? Am I missing anything? Check out that Barfly mixology gear. They got a bunch of new stuff. And I got a whole bunch of it in the mail, and I'm very happy about it. So check them out as well, and I'll see you guys on another time.